for a lot of just settling for whatever. And with the progression of this job came a lot of progression in our lives.
The Maintenance Career Ladders Training Project, or MCLTP, is a joint training project of the Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority and the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 265. In January 2008, MCLTP began an exciting new mechanic helper career ladder program.
Whoever put this program together really did a good job. Thumbs up for everybody else on the committee. I mean, down from being in class and the modules, did an excellent job.
10 former service workers, vehicle cleaners, and fuelers were promoted into entry-level mechanic helper positions. The mechanic helpers worked full-time through 10 modules of training in specific skill areas.
I've taken the test before for service mechanic, and I didn't pass. I failed. So I needed a little more experience-wise, and the few months that I did put in here into the class, it gave me what I needed and more.
Each training module included 40 hours of classroom training, followed by 120 hours of on-the-job, shop floor, hands-on skills application. On-the-job training was conducted by designated transit mechanic mentors, a quality assurance skills assessment foreperson, and other transit mechanics.
Right now we're kind of like exchanging knowledge because we're fresh in class. Yeah. Some of the techs right there, they've been there for like 20 years, but they haven't done it for a long time. Mm-hmm. So they ask us, like, you know, the procedure and stuff. They teach us, and we spread it out to whatever we learn on class.
I learned to set my goals high and to follow through. I made a promise to myself and my family that I was going to make it through, and I accomplished that.
All 10 mechanic helpers successfully completed the one-year program and will now promote to service mechanic positions.
Later on in the year, my son and I moved out into our own place, and so that became like a major milestone in our lives. We have our own place, we have our car parked in front of our house, and a sense of accomplishment became one of my proudest moments.
The service mechanic is an entry-level diesel mechanic who performs regular, routine maintenance on buses. This is the next step on the career ladder to full transit mechanic at VTA.
There was a lot of techs out there that were like, oh, you're going to hate doing relines, or hate doing this, or hate doing that. I actually don't mind doing relines. It's just follow a system and it's fine. So basically, you really need to stay open-minded and make decisions for yourself.
Non-judgmental.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are doing a good job. They've learned a lot, and they're doing a really good job. So hopefully you guys keep the program going. Because these batch of guys are really smart, and they grasp things, and they really want to work hard.
What are you doing down here? We're going to have to replace a power pack, apparently. First we were just, taking it apart because it had some kind of knocking noise. And then we found out that one of the actual cam followers was like damaged, and so now it's turned into like a power pack, they call it, job. So now we got a plan B.
Just watching the helpers grow as they have, from knowing almost nothing to actually, coming up to the level. They're very surprising how much they've picked up. And as I go to the yards and talk to the foremen and supervisors, they're just thrilled actually at how this program is working so well, and they've got nothing but good things to say about the helpers and stuff.
All of our people in your facilities and service worker ranks will never have the opportunity to do this without this program. I'm a believer to always promote within, and you can control your own destiny, I think. Because if you don't get an opportunity, I think it really hurts your esteem, and will you put out a good effort? If you're repressed, there's not a lot of enjoyment. But to be positive attitude is a good work environment.
Joint Workforce Investment, JWI, is a partnership between the Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority, VTA, and the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 265, ATU. It is dedicated to creating a work environment that supports the long-term professional development, health, and wellness of employees. MCLTP has been supported at many levels, both locally and statewide in California. MCLTP was praised by regional leaders as one of the 10 best workplace solutions in Silicon Valley and featured on regional newscasts in August 2008.